Hello everybody and welcome back to another new video. It's me, Will, and yes, I'm finally back with another new video. Sorry I haven't been around very much lately. Life has been very scary, very stressful the last few months. A member of my family got a very serious health issue about 2 months ago, and I've been having to help out with my family to take care of things and just help out in general. Yeah, it's been super scary, very stressful. And the good thing is that now things seem to be going in the right direction. I don't want to share too much about my personal life in this channel, but things are going a lot better now. And this whole experience really got me thinking, or I guess more to appreciate more the little things in life that we may take for granted now, but maybe in the future we might not be able to do or to enjoy. Things like listening to music, playing records, and going to concerts, and just doing things that we like to do. So I'm trying to catch up. I'm gonna try to post a little bit more videos in the near future. Definitely want to catch up and show you some of the records and CDs that I've been picking up lately, because I have been buying a lot of records lately. I've been going to several concerts as well. And I've been picking up some records from the merch tables at those concerts, so I'm going to be showing you those records in the near future. For this video I have, as usual, just a handful of records. I have actually 4 records to show you in this one. All of them are fairly new. I think the oldest one in this video is going to be from 2023, so most of them are very, very new releases. But as usual, all good stuff. So let's go ahead and check them out. And let's start off with this one right here. This is the debut album from pop-punk band from Nashville, Tennessee, Winona Fighter. Great band name, Winona Fighter. Their debut album is called My Apologies to the Chef. Great band name and great album title. I love this record from them. I discovered this band, I think it was last year when they played at Shaky Knees Music Festival, and they were one of my favorite bands at that festival. At that point, they have not released anything, just singles. But this is their very first studio album. They include a lot of the singles that they released in the past in this record. Here's the inner sleeve with all the lyrics. Pop punk trio, again from Nashville, and this one came in. I pre-ordered this one from their Bandcamp, so I was able to get the exclusive color vinyl, kind of like a swirl purple and black vinyl with the custom labels. Looks great, sounds great as well. Yeah, here's the hype sticker as well. Yeah, debut album from Winona Fighter from Nashville. As you know, if you watch my videos, you know I'm a huge fan of pop-punk music. I try to stay up to date with new pop-punk bands, or at least the pop-punk that I do like, which have that kind of vibe from the late 90s, early 2000s. And this band fits that kind of sound. If this record had come out maybe like in 1999 or all the way up to 2003, for sure the music from this record would be all over the radio, all over MTV. Nowadays, this kind of music is not as popular as it used to be back in the early 2000s, but it is excellent. It has that kind of vibe from the early 2000s, and it is very, very good. Super catchy, very upbeat. Love the song titles in this one, especially the second song in the album, You Look Like a Drunk Phoebe Bridgers. I love that song title, and the music is great as well. If you check out something from this one, check out the song Subaru. Incredibly catchy. That song was stuck in my head almost all winter after this record came out. Super, super catchy song. I'm gonna play you a clip of that song right now so you can check it out.
But I don't wanna wait for you. How do I get better? No stress, gotta get up out of here. I gotta get out all night. I'm thinking.
Alright, the next record comes from the Menzingers, and this one's called Some of It Was True. And it came out last year in 2024 on Epitaph Records. I was surprised to see that this one came out on Epitaph because it doesn't really have that kind of like a skate punk kind of sound that's typical with Epitaph records. Really cool gatefold there. It's more, I guess it's almost like a mix between indie rock and pop punk or punk rock, but they do it very, very well. So right up my alley, as you can tell, nice inner sleeve with all the lyrics, the Menzingers logo. 7th studio album from the Pennsylvania-based band. They're actually from Scranton, Pennsylvania. I got this one when I went to see them live. They opened for the Dropkick Murphys a few months ago here in Atlanta in their latest tour, and they had like an exclusive color variant of the vinyl at the merch table, kind of like a Coke bottle, marbled color vinyl. Looks great. Sounds really good as well. As usual, coming in from the Menzingers. Fantastic new record. I guess it's not that new because it came out last year, but it is really, really good. I missed out when this one came out last year. The song, There Is No Place in This World for Me, it hits me hard because it's a very, very sad song, very emotional. And I will say that the vocals in this band may not be for everybody out there. It's a little bit in the kind of like very nasal kind of sound or kind of vocals. I think a lot of people in the VC may be turned off by that kind of sound in the vocals, but to me it sounds great. I think it fits very well with the music. It adds a little bit of a little bit more emotion into the music overall. And the songwriting is excellent in this record. Starting off from the opening track, Hope is a Dangerous Little Thing, kind of like an upbeat pop punk track. Throughout the record, it's an excellent album. Make sure that you pick this one up in case you are into that kind of sound. Again, kind of like a mix between indie rock and pop punk, but overall, excellent band. Menzingers with Some of It Was True.
They say hope is a dangerous, dangerous little thing to keep finding out the hard way what tomorrow never brings. They say hope is a dangerous, dangerous little thing.
All right, the next record comes from the one and only Jenny Lewis, and this is her latest album, Joy All, that came out in 2023, a few years ago, on Blue Note Records. Out of all record labels, it came out on Blue Note, which I didn't know until I got this record. I found this one on sale, brand new, at Half Price Books a few weeks ago for $15. Brand new, $15, new Jenny Lewis record. Just taking my money. I did listen to this record when it came out, but for some reason I never ended up buying it until now. Fantastic new record from Jenny Lewis. I guess it's not that new anymore. I really love the kind of like the 60s inspired artwork in this one. Really cool gatefold here with the lyrics and the front for sure. And I also love the kind of like the baseball card design here in the back for all the tracks. Excellent record from Jenny Lewis. I can't believe I haven't bought it until now because I'm a huge fan of her. I'm just seeing that the news that the Rilo Kiley is gonna reunite this summer and play some shows. I'm super excited about that. But yeah, this is a fantastic record from start to finish, nearly perfect in my opinion. From the opening, Psychos, which was one of the singles of the record, super, super catchy. Oh, I forgot to show you the record itself. It just came out on standard black vinyl. But the best part of the record is, of course, the labels. Love the puppy design there and the labels. And of course, it might be a reference to the song, one of the singles from the album, Puppy and a Truck, which is one of my favorite songs in this record. Kind of like a midlife crisis kind of song about just getting over things, getting over relationships. and just enjoying getting a puppy, buying a truck, and going on a road trip with them, just enjoying life in general. So this is kind of like a record that never fails to put a smile on my face. I love the overall theme, the music, the great songwriting. Love everything about this record. Again, this one is Jenny Lewis with Joy All. Make sure that you check this one out. All right, and last but not least, how about the newest record from Atlanta band Gringo Star? They are back with a new record called Sweethearts, and this one came out just a few weeks ago in 2025 on Dizzy Bird Records. If you watch my videos, you know I'm a huge fan of Gringo Star. I own almost all the records on vinyl. I think I got them all except the one that came out right before this one. But this one is fantastic. Kind of like a classic Gringo Star record. Here's the inner sleeve with all the lyrics. And it came out just on standard black vinyl, but with really cool record labels as well, showing the artwork from the album. Love the artwork as well. Yeah, really good record from the indie rockers from Atlanta. I find it very difficult to describe their sound because they have such a unique sound in their music. I've heard it been described kind of like a psych/garage rock, which kind of makes sense, but I don't think they have kind of like those heavy psych guitars in their music. In fact, their music in general is very mellow. I would say it's kind of like a garage indie rock, I would put it that way. And I picked this one up at the record release show that they played here in Atlanta at the Earl. So I'm going to show you some clips of that show at the end of the video. Excellent show from the Gringos. They always put out a great show when they play here in Atlanta. And it's just exciting to see them put out new music because I find their music just so very positive, kind of like a upbeat indie rock music. And again, it always puts me in a really good mood when I listen to music from Gringo Star. Highly recommend this one. As you can tell from the artwork, there's several love songs in this one. Songs like Blood Moon and In Your Embrace. And my favorite from this record is the song I Sleep to Dream. Super catchy song, very reminiscent to old Gringo Star records or music from their old records. But anyways, highly recommend this one. Check it out. Again, it's Gringo Star with Sweethearts.